Aloha, nerds. Welcome back to another episode of Day Out.
Oh, howdy. Episode 116.
Send them. Oh, my goodness.
This is the first time you ever wore a cowboy hat, I think, ever.
This is actually the
We did it for you.
time. Yeah.
He be rocking that cowboy hat. I was just saying, I want one of those.
He told me, he's like, we got country star coming in. I was like, oh, I'm garbing up. I'm fucking got my come and take it. I'm fucking gangster right now. I think I gotta go rodeo. I gotta go check out this rodeo.
Yes, you do.
You made it seem
I'm
like
falling in love with this sport.
such a fun gig.
I actually love the sport.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not,
and
you
in
know?
person. When I explain rodeos to people, it reminds me of you explaining your semi-professional football league.
No, it's recreational YMC League, but
Well, no, your Mustangs, not not you.
Oh, not me.
You
the
saying
indoor
you going
football.
when you go as when you're
Talking about the arena team?
Yeah,
arena
arena team.
teams.
Fuck yeah, that shit's fun.
you say I get there, I get drunk, I start yelling.
Oh hell yeah,
Dude, nothing's better.
Yes, yeah.
hell
Even
yeah,
better. It's like
yeah.
that, yeah.
It's enough to make my wife embarrassed. Like she does do the shop. People are watching. I'm like,
Yeah.
good,
Check this out.
good.
Rodeos don't make wives embarrassed.
No,
They make them wet.
They turn the fuck up, right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, they turn up.
Yeah.
Boots
Jamming.
everywhere.
It's jamming the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I could rock that attire and it wouldn't be so. For me, it'd be cosplaying, but like I ain't gonna get flexed out over there.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna enjoy my garb.
I'm going trying to be garbed up like a civilian.
Right.
And everyone's like, just spots me out from a mile away.
You know, and
Yeah.
you know that I know. But hey,
Not dirty enough.
when in Rome.
Have some dirt on.
No, I get through there. I get through those gates. Well, I get through those gates and everyone knows I'm the fucking main character.
Yeah, I feel like Kid Rock walking up. I'm normal.
Yeah.
And then walk through the gates. Cowboy, baby.
100%. A little bit of fireworks, but small ones. Small fountains.
Drones, not blue angels. Just drones.
Yep.
Save money.
But that's a whole different sound
another
to
thing.
to a Russian soldier or a Ukrainian soldier, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's PTSD
Yeah,
for
they be
those guys.
fucking running.
DJI did not realize what they were doing when they first did it.
Or they did.
Oh.
We have Idaho's best country.
Number one.
Idaho's #1 country star.
Let's go.
On Idaho's #1 podcast and also Idaho's #1 most handsome
Fuck yeah.
podcast. And if you don't believe me, look at the 3rd edition.
Oh my
Sam
God.
Henry.
Only bring
This is where it's at, my brothers. Hey, I was listening to the podcast today. I was like, Idaho's #1 podcast, and at one point Texas is #1 podcast. I was like,
Hey,
damn.
he's already heard. He
has
knows.
heard.
I was like, this is a bit. I'm getting nervous over here.
I be gallivanting across town, enjoying my beer with Chris and Chris over at Gem State Brewing.
Oh,
Let's go.
You don't believe me? It's right here.
it is.
See, there's
Love
no
that
beer
brewery.
in there. And then all of a sudden, this angel is just like serenading the crowd with country music of his own. And it was Sam Henry.
Right now, I'm just kind of getting out there, making noise, and finding cool people like you along the way.
So you have a full band,
I do.
and then he does acoustic sets.
What's the band's name? What do you call the band?
Sam
Sam Henry Band.
Sam and the Henrys.
Yeah.
Sam Henry Band all the way.
I'm Sam Henry, and these are Sam Henry Band. Fuck yeah,
Yeah, it
I love
is.
it.
That's good.
That's handsome.
You need.
Yeah,
I have a few. I have for sure have one track from him just sitting there drinking beer in my phone. Like I don't add people, especially local music. I don't add. But he got
Gotta
a
be careful
sound.
with that.
Yeah.
He got a sound that I'm like, honey, you play this at a wedding.
What kind of sound is it?
go.
Like new age country, old age, kind of blue country? What is it?
Well, so I don't know if I could fit it into either one of those categories. It's so I grew up on the classics. So for me, the classics are George Strait, Alan Jackson, and guys Clay Walker, guys like that.
Yep.
But then I also really like the guys like the new guys like the Sam Hunts, Luke Bryan's not a new guy anymore, but vocals like that, Chris Young. Oh my gosh, like those are the guys I aspire to be like. So I would say my country comes out to be not like real classic.
Fucking Chris Young.
I think
You
his
dropped that
country-
one.
I
Is that what you
wish.
say?
Oh, I fucking love Chris
God,
Young.
I fucking saw Chris Young. Dude, tore it up. Not gonna lie.
Best male country vocal in country music.
I'm not gonna lie. He's not wrong on that. That was pretty dirty when
Chris
he
Young.
fucking
Underrated. He's underrated.
When did you start music?
You know, I was kind of forced into music when I was like 5. So my parents heard me playing like I think it was like Jesus Loves Me on this like alligator shaped xylophone in the living room. They're like, oh my God, he's a prodigy. So they put me in church. I was singing. I was, learning piano. I was reading music, all that stuff. But I didn't really start to enjoy music for myself until I picked up a guitar when I was 11 or 12.
Okay.
I was like, okay, this is where music is at. So I remember I had a VHS tape. Remember those? It's like,
Yeah. You're pushing to
because
the
I am
fire
only
over there.
16 over
He invented
here.
the VHS.
I gotta
What are you doing?
jog you guys' memory. So, anyways, I put in this VHS tape. It's called Learn with Larry Little or something like that.
Yeah.
And Stand By Me, Oh Pretty Woman, and Take Me Home Country Roads. Those are my first 3 songs on the guitar.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I got started.
He can fill like a 2-hour set of not only his own music, but you play everybody's music. I mean, even Zach. I've heard Zach Bryan come from you. I've heard Morgan
Little
Wallen
cover
come from
action
you.
is always fun.
I've even heard like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like he can play a lot of fucking songs, dude.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I was like, you pulling out Buffett. Yeah.
Yes,
Margaritaville. Yeah.
Oh, that one's next. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, when he plays though, you got everybody watch.
Bro.
But even all the wives are like, shouldn't be staring so much, but I am. It's like me right now. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses.
I do.
Just get down, like you slapping the guitar and singing at the same time.
That's the idea. Yeah, that's the idea. I want to get into live looping, like Ed Sheeran type style soon, but
shit.
that'll be my next move. But
I
for
think
now,
you
it's
got-
just like real time.
I think you got this. I played a lot of music. So
Yeah.
I actually play a lot of instruments. I have a bass clef on my ribs. I used to
Right on.
I played a lot
Slap
of metal
into bass?
music back in the day. Yeah.
Right on.
But like I love to like classically tap, all the way to like
No way, dude.
Yeah, like percussion and everything. I play the hell out of that. I think you're just right there. All you got to do is legit just buy the looping board.
Exactly.
Right? Because all you need, like, especially all you got to start with is a good drum track, and then maybe even just start a song with a drum track, like a chorus and a verse and a something, and then don't loop your voice.
100%.
Like,
100%.
and then just sing over the loop. I think you
Yep.
got this.
Especially just playing with it. So once you get into playing with it and learning how it works, it really is like one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
Because then you just get to really make your own music. So.
Exactly. Because they call it like the band playing in your head. And like you have all this different shit going on in your head. It's like you can hear the drums, you can hear the string section, you can hear the bass, you can hear everything. But when you're playing with a single instrument, you literally only have 2 hands, right?
Yeah.
So you can only accomplish so much of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to get into live looping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like if you want to be a drummer, you'd have to be like a savant to be able to like sing and drum at the
Like,
exact
No, like a Phil Collins.
Yeah. Who is
Yeah.
there's some kid from and it's not Teddy Swims comes to mind. It's not who it is. It's this
So good.
Yeah.
It's this
Crazy voice.
indie country kid from Texas, and he plays Shaky Graves.
Yeah.
Shaky Graves is so fucking awesome to
Hell
watch.
yeah.
Thing about me, I'm around a bunch of people. I'm so versed in music, bro. And I just don't get to talk about it much with anybody.
First.
But Shaky Graves was really impressive. A lot like what he's saying. You know, he'd have his kick drum on his guitar, so his kick drum is hitting his
No
guitar
way.
case, and then he's just got a little like snare on his foot, and like his heel is a little hi hats.
Yeah.
That's
And just kept
insane.
it simple,
Yeah, that's
you know,
crazy.
because all you're doing is taking your counting, and if you're dun dun pop dun, you know, and all of his beats are coming off like that, but then
No
the guitar and the singing is
Yeah, that's so hard. you know.
powerful. He's just
stuff.
Yeah.
so okay.
Gifted.
When did you? What like I felt? How long have you been doing this music thing? I guess
Yeah.
like how long as Sam Henry?
Right. Okay. So that's funny because I actually went by Samuel until I was 21.
Okay.
Right. So that was like my Bible college name. Like I did go to Bible college and they hated me. But
Little rebel over here.
anyway, so yeah, anyways, I started the Sam Henry thing when I was probably like 17, 18. So me and my dad went downtown to this like Solid Grill and Bar. You know where that's at?
Yeah.
And that was my first paid gig. So I like sat in on somebody's break. And then pretty soon I had a gig there, paid like $50 for 3 hours. And then, then I had a regular gig there. Then I started expanding. So that was probably like a couple of years ago. I was like 17, 18.
Have you been touring like
Yeah.
playing? Excuse me. Have you been playing this much? Because I feel like I saw you. Maybe it's because I met you then, but like
Yeah.
you had an album release party at what's that?
Rembrandt's. Yeah.
Which I'm sorry I didn't make it. I planned on making it.
You're
Couldn't
good,
make it.
man.
I think I texted you like I couldn't
Phenomenal.
make it.
Yeah.
But you did the Rembrandts, and then I just felt like, dude, you get to the point where you post a picture, and then you have like 3 dates and play dates that say TBA, and then it's just stacked with.
Yeah.
Have you always been this full?
The last couple of years, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been fortunate enough to like do it for like to pay my rent, right? So not saying like there's a whole lot of extra money at the end of the month, but like somehow I've
doing
been able to pull it
it.
off.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for me, right? Like I'd rather do that than like do something I hate.
What's gonna happen is if you focus and like that, so everyone tells you it's not about the reward. It's not about the reward. It's about the destination, basically. So this whole time, it's so you're basically just loving what you got going on. It's going to reward you. That one "No to You" song.
Yeah.
Me and Millie heard it and like legit added to. It was like sounded like big box country, like
No way.
not in a bad way. Like I mean, just
Yeah.
I always thought that Idaho could be on the map for country. Maybe it's not. No one's really pushing it too much, but that song to me was like
Everyone out here
there you
wants to
go.
be a fucking rapper.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could-
I know, right?
Why not try to be?
I'm like, we got no gangs. We got a bunch of rednecks here.
White
I'm like,
boy.
wow, how do we have
Right.
rappers?
Yeah, like white boy. If
a
you're
good
40
point.
years old and you out here trying to open for the fucking Boise Music Fest, I love what you're doing. Also, fucking stop.
Also,
dog.
don't open for
Kids need
Boise Music
fucking
Fest.
Your dad at home, bro.
Yeah, no
Also a
kidding.
bunch
They'll
of,
put
like,
you in the
DJs
corner.
and stuff like that out
And
here.
we down with the crowd, with the down with the trash. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm standing in line trying to get a drink. Shut the
That
fuck
was
up.
another reason why
shit.
dude. I used to love.
Yeah, bro, it's so fucking. I won't fucking say names, but you are obnoxious motherfuckers, dude. You're like 40. Go the fuck home.
There's so many people who take like live music for granted. Like, and I could be sitting there,
kind of that person because I
Yeah.
just tune music out
Well,
nearly.
and that's when I always turn it back around on myself.
Yeah.
If I'm not getting the feedback I want, I'm like, okay, what am I not doing for this group of people, right?
Yeah.
So then, but when I see people like you guys who are into it, I'm like, oh, okay, there are people, and I appreciate the people who, I guess, appreciate my music. It's
Yeah.
kind of,
I totally understand.
yeah.
Like my next country song ran away from the rodeo,
Oh,
fucking hard. But then then the rodeo brings you back.
what is your name? If you were
I was country star.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's gotta be Chris. Okay,
Yeah,
You just be Chris, lower
a-
C Chris.
with a period. Yeah, because you're always on one.
Chris.
Yeah.
You always have
Idaho
you always
Center.
have it.
There's nothing more
Chris.
country than Chris.
There isn't.
The rodeo I ran away, but got me back. Something I can't remember. I don't know.
You have it.
Yeah, this
fair.
Sunday.
What would my
Monster
name be?
Trucks and Chris. Well,
Crowd's
first
all
we
hyped.
start with Monster Trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we break with the midget wrestling. Then I get in there, open them up, get them going, come back to Monster Trucks.
Well,
Sam
Grave
Henry
Digger.
headlines.
Yes.
We go outside. Blue Angels.
Blue Angels, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
Blue
and then,
Angels.
and then,
I'm feeling that.
And then like ESPN's like got the girl there because they have to. I don't know why I'm here
Yeah.
and reporting the sport that I am.
You weren't prepared for this.
No, I wasn't.
You know what else? You weren't probably prepared for this either. Like, you guys do your glasses. Yeah. I tell you
There
what.
you go.
These cost me like $5 at Walmart, but I'm going to rock them
Hell yeah.
anyway.
oh, he's the boy.
He is the boy.
$5 one.
I
That's
told
the
you.
smart
The
one
$5
right there. That's
ones.
the move.
Those are the best glasses. You can throw them on the ground, run them over, and
Fucking
you will
hate
love those
spending money
glasses.
on glasses, bro.
Me too, dude, because they get scratched up.
I fucked them up so quick.
I would never buy a pair of Ray-Bans.
If I played at shows at the places that you do, dog, I'd be in my fucking sunglasses. I'd be in a cowboy hat and a sunglasses
Oh, yeah.
like this because I roll around a little toasty all the time. A little toasty. And so I edit this shit. So I always have to watch myself be drunk for like and then whatever's on the internet for the week is me being drunk for basically, you know. So
Yeah.
having sunglasses is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. People like, you sunglasses in the house kind of guy? Yeah, not always. Yeah. But on Wednesdays at 4:45 p.m. at the Day Out podcast here in the Pure Power Lab studio.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pure Power Lab Studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, whenever it's excusable for me to sing and wear a pair of sunglasses, I do. Because, like, yeah, there's the eye connection. You want to contact with everybody. But first of all, that's fucking awkward. When you're singing to people, like, you're like,
But these
never
things,
say no to you. It's like, but then when you're out, the other thing is when you sing properly, sometimes you look like an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, you're
hitting
you know,
it.
giving all this like diaphragmatic support,
yeah,
right?
you do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you look, I mean, like, do you look,
That was
does your
perfect.
face
I
look
love
pretty when you're
drummers.
like lifting weights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look pretty when you're like pushing air out of your voice trying to make it sound good too.
No.
So that's
It
why
looks sexy as fuck at all times.
that's why I wear sunglasses whenever possible.
No,
when I'm
absolutely. Because when I play drums or if I'm doing anything, when it comes percussion or anything like that, I do this weird thing where I will stare into the depths of your soul and come out of the count like, oh, I've been staring at you for like 35 seconds, like
Yeah.
without even noticing.
You're getting
Yeah.
turned on.
You get
I'm
in a
getting turned on.
zone. Yeah.
Number one most underrated country artist.
Number one most underrated country artists. Okay, I have like three people in my head right now. I'm trying to decide which one to
Sam
say.
Henry.
That was the first thing.
Yeah.
That was the first one that came to mind.
Underrated?
Let's see. Like, can they be local or can
Yeah.
they be like?
Anything.
Right. I have one country artist in mind, or
Yeah.
two maybe, but yeah.
Let me get real local for a second, just because I'm wearing his shirt. It's
Okay.
like my obligation. My boy Heath Owens.
Okay.
We just played a show with them at the Sapphire Room. So my band and their band.
Just saw your pictures from
It
that.
was
That
so
looked awesome.
sick. It
Yeah.
was so sick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Heath Owens is a very good country artist. He's actually Buck Owens' nephew.
Okay.
But then
Who's
like
Buck Owens for the audience?
some dude who used to sing country like a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm like, I love Ashley Cook. I think she is like talking national.
Yeah.
She's already national, but I saw her at the Knitting Factory.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Like, so she's like, she's got a shit ton of followers. Everybody, you know, she's doing really good.
Yeah.
But she's headlining the Knitting Factory. In my mind, she should be headlining like
Arenas.
the Idaho Central or the Extra Mile
Ford
Arena.
Idaho
Yeah.
Center,
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm all about that Ashley Cook too. I got a special place in my heart for her.
That's your future ex-wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
That too.
Hey, Ashley Cook.
That's what's up.
Shout out to
Sam Henry
Ashley.
wants to hyphenate his last name. Sam Henry Cook. Henry Cook.
Fucking collab it up just like Johnny Cash and what's their pretty face?
June.
Yeah, that's the one.
June Carter Cash.
Yeah.
I'm a little seasoned, bro. Look
Little
at me.
seasoned.
I think the number one most underrated country artist to date is Sturgill Simpson.
That's
That
real.
Man, that
does the
man.
you-
Because he's got a
and me
song
going-
called Sam.
Does he?
Yeah, it's about a dog, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
pretty
yes.
sure, yeah.
Well, he has this little ad lib. He's like, it almost sounds like it's so old time. I like Sturgill Simpson because he's relatively new, but sounds really old time country. But what he sings about is it's just not poppy enough for people, I guess.
Right.
But also, I think probably half of his problem too is in his music. He talks about how he hasn't made it yet, constantly. Like the radio still won't play me, but he's looking for the end of a long white line. Or he has a few like Turtles All the Way Down is one of the fucking, and that's a country song name. Of course, that's not going to be on the radio,
Right.
But it should.
I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about that Hulu movie. I'm like, what the fuck you doing watching that? Yeah, right?
But I think Sturgill Simpson needs
thought it was a Ninja
a
Turtles
lot
movie,
more
I'm not gonna
credit. Sturgill Simpson needs a lot more credit.
That one?
Agreed.
Yeah. And Zach Top.
Oh, Zach Top, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you said
Yeah.
something, man.
My little brother showed me him, and I'm just getting
Yeah.
into him. But damn, he's good.
Dude, here's the thing. I don't think he's like, I think he's about to be properly recognized.
Do you think he's
Like-
gonna be? But do you think he's gonna be like who's that one guy that was on the black top?
Oh, yeah.
Coulter Wall. He like
Yeah.
popped on
Yeah.
TikTok.
Oh, right.
And so he was like only big for that. Hey, darling, Bunny.
Yeah.
But that other one he had about the fucking girl that he went to prison for killing her.
You did.
That was fucking song was hard as fuck, dude.
Why do you think Zach Top's gonna get the recognition?
Because he's literally like, when I listen to him, I think it's obviously classic country, but that guy is the entire fucking package. He writes, he plays, he sings,
Yeah.
all at the like same level, you know? So that's why like, and he's also fresh. Like there's been this like country's coming back, right? With Post Malone and all this stuff.
Morgan, I
what do
argue
you
that
think
Morgan
about-
Wallen brought it.
Yeah.
In a way, people don't want to but like people weren't listening to country like they are.
No.
No.
And
Yeah,
so
well, especially
Morgan
got people
put their
blowing
eyes
up,
on it.
like Jelly Roll, and
Yeah.
then you have Post Malone come.
Zach Bryan blew up.
Who's else that goddamn
Lainey Wilson.
no, the fucking dude that looked like he do all the drugs.
Jelly Roll?
I was like, that still is Jelly Roll.
Hardy wrote.
Hardy's awesome.
Hardy wrote all of their music though.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like the Sia who wrote like Rihanna and shit.
Yeah.
Hardy wrote like all of the Morgan Wallen shit and
Who
not
did
all of it, but a
who
few.
did the song Flowers?
That was Flower Shops?
Yeah,
That was Ernest.
It's a beautiful day. She's been crying all night. That fucking dude bangs. Yeah, but he like it's smooth.
Larry Fleet's good. Where I Find God by Larry Fleet.
Oh, yeah.
is a life changing song.
Working, man, all them songs.
And that's where I find God.
I think did you play it?
I did
I
not.
got goosebumps in my cheek when I think of that song, dog.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
I've not played it yet, but I would.
Country is
Country must be countrywide.
That's
Damn,
why.
it feels good to be country again.
That's why, like,
That guy's fucking
The
hilarious. Which
last
one's that
year-
guy?
I can't remember.
That one makes
It's
me
been a
laugh
minute.
because he did poppy
No,
music
yeah,
and he
it's-
just does
Oh,
another
Thomas
thing.
Rhett.
Yeah, and he's just
Yeah.
like fucking calm country.
What's
again.
someone as beautiful as you?
but Post
Ooh.
Malone did the same thing. He
Oh
was like,
yeah.
fuck it.
Post is fucking funny because he's just all over the
It's
place
funny.
from the get.
Everyone
Yeah,
accepts
he's
it all the
he's
way
just
around.
like,
with
whatever
Post.
is cool that I
Yeah.
feel like right now. He's like, I'm gonna
You
go
won.
do that.
You
He's
made-
like, and I'm just gonna pair up with whoever's doing
Right.
it.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I don't
though.
give a
too.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
bang it. Like
vibe
you're,
with
you're being too extra if you're worried about fucking that guy. Like
I don't like though the one like this 9 to 5 like when he talks on a 9 to 5 angle. It's like, bro.
Wait, you mean Shabuzi?
Well, Shabuzi does too.
Yeah.
Does too, but he says something like he says 9 to 5 ain't working.
Yeah.
But so does something about this 9 to 5 and trying to keep up with whatever from Post Malone. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you ain't never had no 9 to 5. You just didn't need the lyrics. But I feel like it's the equivalent of like hip hop heads being like, you ain't done the crime.
yeah, right.
know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like motherfuckers who've never been arrested for a speeding ticket or anything like
Yeah.
that. Like, you don't
Yeah.
know how jail is.
Yeah,
You know?
outside
Yeah.
of like the
Yeah,
fucking
you-
Chirac kids
Yeah.
and the fucking crib kids, yeah, like you don't, Jesus
They
Christ,
get
guys.
arrested once, they start narking like a motherfucker. It's like, god damn, man.
I thought he
Make it
was
hard.
tough. Thought he was tough.
From the strip, bitch.
That's who I wanted. When you were gonna say that you could choose your parents, I was gonna say I want King Von as
King
a dad.
Von would be a great dad. Bitch, that's the hoe.
I would come out like the kid on Trailer Park Boys when it was
Oh,
J
shit.
Rock's child.
J-Rock. Can I get a?
Did you know me and Khloe Kardashian have one thing in common?
What is that one thing in common that you and Chloe have?
We've both been hit by Lamar Odom.
Allegedly, did he hit her?
No, he fucking for sure hit me.
Yeah, for sure he hit
I'm
you.
speaking for me.
We
I
know
don't
what
know
he
about
did
her.
to you. We know there. We were there. There was witnesses. It was brutal.
Yeah, he hit me on a.
I just didn't want to call him a
e-scooter.
woman beater.
Are you from here?
No, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What?
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
So you're fucking
South
hella
of Green
Midwestern.
Bay.
Yeah.
South of
Holy
Green Bay.
fuck. How
Right?
South
long
of Green Bay,
You
yeah.
live there.
I lived there, so I was born in Milwaukee, moved to a suburb when I was like 8, and then lived there till I was 14.
Oh.
That's when the family just picked up and moved. I was pissed. And then we got here.
You're flipping your mom.
I
off
was
behind the
flipping
door.
my, oh my gosh, like I was so fucking pissed.
How long did it take you to break some of that accent, like talk?
He
like
still
the
got
words
it.
are a little bit
It made
different.
sense.
Do I still got it?
A little bit. When you
I
said
get
you're
mixed. I get mixed reviews. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't decide if it was
All right, let's
because
hear
you're
water
seeing
real
country
quick
or
now.
not.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Now, I mean, you know, when I used to fish on the,
Yeah. Well, don't you
oh my god, these
old.
bluegills.
So, can you basically
Yeah.
Cold pack goals.
That's basically
Oh, pack. Oh,
even
yeah.
Canadian,
Oh yeah. Big
You know.
Canadian. Oh, just a little bit
Yeah,
southern
yeah.
in there.
American Canadian.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
you got a
yeah.
Canadian tuxedo because that'll fucking send it right now.
Of course,
Dude, yeah, I just I got
the
one in the
full
car. I
denim.
brought it. Yeah,
Got it
but
in the
no,
car.
people. I don't have much of that Midwestern accent in my speech. But then somebody called me out on it because you always can tell another Midwesterner when you meet one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how.
Yeah.
There's just a vibe.
They just say, "Hey, get in the car." You're
Yeah.
like, yep. Well, you
They say something.
They,
It's
even,
right
they,
there.
they look a certain way. They talk a certain way. They've all that.
So
and
what-
then they were like, "Wait, I know you're from the Midwest because you just said." I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Because you just said 10 times in a row. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
I was like,
Oh fuck.
Why
yeah.
does Minnesota have
It
a
gets-
fuck-
it
is
gets-
it
it
Minnesota,
gets
right?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It gets clear as you go from like Baston,
Why-
and you fucking come clear. You go,
I
you go
know
fucking,
what
you get-
happened.
and then-
It gets Australian a little bit.
I don't know.
You guys like you stay Canadian with an accent, but it kind of gets Australian right at Wisconsin.
it doesn't make sense.
Well,
there.
and then you like come to Idaho, and Idaho's like the
We're normal.
pure
We don't
no
have accents.
accent.
No,
like,
we do.
When
Nope.
we, no,
That's
it's only
false.
it's only
We have
when
an
we go to
accent.
other places that
I don't think so.
Y'all
No.
and
we
so
say
that way people.
Cricks.
No,
we
yeah.
have an accent.
Crick.
Crick,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There's
yeah,
some-
but that's just because we're
Boise?
dumb inbreds, okay? But
But we
That's not
also
a
Boise.
accent.
I don't think we have an accent.
Idaho
mountains.
holds on to like southern slang for some reason,
No,
or
no,
southern
no. Kids from
drawl
Cuna.
for some reason.
Hold on to fucking.
yeah,
All right,
fucking
y'all.
ye motherfuckers out there
I
with
got my
their lifted
Tacoma.
comments. Yeah,
I got my Tacoma and I'm gonna go school and fucking
Yo,
bro.
I
really,
got a gasser, but I'm fixing to get a diesel real soon,
Listen
so that
here.
way I could go
listen here,
all the
Rankin.
ladies downtown. you
So
know
we
what I
can
mean?
confirm though that there's people from Wisconsin actually exist.
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
can
didn't think they
confirm
did.
people from Wisconsin exist.
Well, we have one in here.
Exactly.
There's
This
one right here.
We have a
Living
Wisconsin.
proof
But you know what
Wisconsin right here.
You know what we can't confirm?
Canadian babies have never existed.
We can't confirm Canadian is even real.
Yeah, I don't think Canadians are real.
If you try to get into that country, they're fucking super strict to get up there. They're cunts.
And the only Canadians you ever know, because you can't go up there, are only down here. And
You guys
100%.
get banned too. They don't like when you post on social media and you say anything.
You ever talk shit to get Canadian?
oh, they
they're
get
super
so
sensitive
mad.
there.
We saw, who was it?
Oh,
he looked
fuck.
like Bert Kreischer.
Oh yeah, the guy from Bert Kreischer was across the fucking booth.
And we told him he looked like Bert Kreischer. And
Oh shit, bud.
dude, he told us how disrespectful Americans were.
Canadians
And
don't look up to celebrities.
we don't idolize celebrities like you guys do.
Bert Kreischer's a fucking man, though.
Yeah. We also told him, cool.
And then as he said
Chill.
that, we went and met Bubbles.
Yep.
It was within
Yeah.
like the same.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Top tier Canadian.
So-
Like,
So in Wisconsin,
Yeah.
you guys eat your cheese medium rare.
Oh shit.
Oh, we eat the cheese medium rare,
Yeah.
like whatever way it comes. Yeah.
You guys are the
that's why they got-
cheesesteak.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why they're cheeseheads out there.
I mean, we literally my favorite like place to go was this place called House of Homemade Sausage.
Okay.
They had
Charcuterie boards like a motherfucker.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
They had like head cheese, like sounds real nasty, but it's like
That's when you're
No, it's
uncircumcised
good.
and you.
Yeah. I was like, is it cut or uncut?
no,
I
that's
thought you were
like
talking about
literally
European guys.
that's literally when they take like the head, like the meat from the head of a pig.
I'm here.
Like the like tongue, the cartilage, the ears, the everything.
Okay.
They put it into a sausage.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
spam.
it's called
Okay,
head
cool. Yeah, that's
cheese.
cool. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, Hawaiians do the same thing. I'm with you, dog.
Oh,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
They're like, here's
That's
how to
what's
make a
up.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Wisconsians?
What do you do in
Wisconsinians?
Wisconsin?
Wisconsinites.
Wisconsinites?
Wisconsinites. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Mennonites.
That is a
just
new
not
one.
I will
the whole
say,
lot.
I think out of all the states, I think I've probably thought of Wisconsin the least.
least.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I thought Idaho was like that.
Yeah,
No.
I think about the Dakotas more.
Your parents are just gonna put your parents are interesting people. They're like, you know what's real nice is Wisconsin. You know what else
fuck.
is real nice?
Idaho.
Yeah.
It's like
Both of
It's like out of
they
nowhere.
both think they're all
They
next to
confuse the
Iowa.
fuck out of their neighbors and they said, we're moving to Idaho. And they're like, Iowa's not that far. Why are you moving?
Yeah.
oh,
fucking-
all the time.
Iowa.
All the time.
Iowa.
Yeah, people have
Ohio?
no idea.
Yeah.
I want to say this first and foremost. Okay, you Wisconsin transplants. Idaho's full, bro. You guys,
So you have an Idaho accent. You said Wisconsin.
What is it?
Wisconsin. It's
Wisconsin.
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 Yeah, you ever heard
Wisconsin?
T-Pain rhyme mansion with Wisconsin?
That's why it is.
Up in her.
So everyone in Wisconsin was like,
Yeah, way out in
that's
Wisconsin.
It's getting hot in her.
Mansion.
That's the St. Louis hard R.
Yeah, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard T-Pain ever try to pull off.
Dog.
And
That's like a
nobody,
Baltimore
nobody
motherfucker trying to-
questioned him because this
trying
is
to
when he's
talk.
like top tier, top dog, dude. I'm
Wisconsin.
Like, no.
I really sound like that.
We sound like that, dog. Aaron earned an iron earn. You ever heard Baltimore motherfuckers say Aaron earned an iron earn?
No.
Earn.
Oh shit.
Earn.
And then
Yeah.
hear playback. They say,
What the
What do you-
fuck,
Yeah.
dog?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck are you
Yeah.
saying?
Is there a mountain in
Yeah.
Wisconsin? Is there a single
No.
mountain in Wisconsin?
There's kettles and there's moraines. So like it's literally kettles are like think of a kettle.
Yeah.
Dips.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then moraines are I guess the opposite.
I'm kind of
So,
picturing like Payette,
boobs.
basically.
We call those
like
hills,
boobs and like
Yeah.
the other thing. I
Hills
don't
and
know.
valleys.
hills and
Yeah.
valleys.
Yeah. Yeah, and they got it's cold as fuck there.
So I'm getting the timeline.
that's true.
So he's from Wisconsin. Let me make sure I say this right.
On the way out in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Then when he was 14, he came here, was able to play this summer, was able to play just a year after moving from Wisconsin, was able to play at bars. And then I
Revolution.
met him, and now
Close.
he's 15 in Idaho playing bars.
He was like,
Crashing.
hey, that's my song. Something got a hold on me lately.
I wrote that.
It's you.
I wrote that.
Justin's on the pianos. Wow.
So Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Hanson.
why here?
Hanson.
What was it? What was the immigration
Yeah.
path for you?
Furlough.
I don't know. So I mean my
Because
parents
I feel like the pricing of the housing was probably the same.
yeah.
Feel like we could just
How
go.
old are you? 23?
24. So we were
Detroit
like
broke
20
down
minutes
cities.
from Milwaukee, and my parents just wanted to get out of there. So
Yeah.
they met some. My parents are crazy people, right? So they got involved in this network marketing scheme.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we're
hell
out.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
those
what I'm
are
talking
awesome.
about,
Let's
yeah.
hear it for network marketing schemes.
Yeah.
I got one
Were
you
they
could
part of
join.
Scientology or something like that? They're out there selling fucking.
They were called.
the
They're
books.
part of what's the Ameri?
Ameri?
No,
Amway.
No, Amway's a good one.
That's
yeah,
like
that
one
was
of
a
the.
good
That's
one.
like one of the
They're
first
part
and
of-
foremost.
They were the original founders of Cutco out here
Bro,
selling knives.
If it feels like a pyramid scheme,
It is.
probably
and
is.
that's fine. What
Never again.
what pyramid scheme have you been a part of?
Oh, I've got a few if you guys want to join.
I've done the.
They're not pyramid schemes though. Since he's not a pyramid scheme, so for $100 you can join my team.
Let's go.
There's modern age version of pyramid scheme is nearly audience building. Okay, if you could be very successful in a pyramid scheme if you are the right person.
Yeah.
Which is why I've got one for you.
Let's start a cult.
You're the right person. Speaking of network marketing schemes, no, just kidding.
He's like, I got one you can join.
I got one you can join.
Out here.
I may have I signed with a talent company, a modeling acting and modeling acting company. And
I keep getting sponsored for some of those. I've thought about applying.
you got to watch out for them though, is what I found out.
Yeah. Wait, just recently? You found this out recently? Like from this Salt Lake, this Salt Lake thing?
Yeah, so I drove down to Salt Lake to get my fucking headshot done. Mm-hmm. So I drove down there, stayed in a hotel room, woke up, got my picture taken, drove back.
Oh.
And then I was like,
that drive sucks.
You're like,
too.
I could have done that in a day.
I just did that.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. So we're going to see, like, now that I have my headshot, I supposedly can, like, get jobs now. I can start applying for shit. And, like, some of it's local, like Sparklight and Boise, like, wanted shit. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I. Yeah, they tell you not to talk about this shit, but like,
those seem to be the like.
Well, like corporate gigs. He's talking about corporate gigs, right?
Yeah. So Walmart, I've gotten like they send you shit from Walmart, Sparklight, this, that, the other thing.
Yeah.
So like, now that I have my headshot done, right, I can start applying for that kind of thing.
Well,
so that's what I was doing in Salt Lake.
I think beyond what happened though, you might think that you just gotta.
I think it's scam.
Well.
Yeah. But I may have gotten a deal that is not the best for me just yet.
But what they do, you think you ain't got a fucking mug, like a headshot, right?
Yeah,
They're distributing that, so you don't have to. And maybe something comes from it.
What's the point?
Exactly.
The worst case scenario is the lesson you're bringing to us is that
you don't need a hotel.
You learned you needed that headshot.
I'm like, y'all handsome devils don't sign with any modeling agencies.
You released a full album earlier this year.
Yes. So discography.
Yes.
2022 band EP. So band album from 2022. Had the privilege to record it in Nashville with a good buddy who's since moved on, now lives in Japan, like produces there.
That's sick.
Nashville's dope.
The fucking shit, isn't it?
Like if you need a place to go party, if you need to go place to watch sports, if you need a place to go like try to like make a career, like Nashville's got everything.
You were in Nashville on like the fucking third level of the 50-yard line of the Tennessee Titans.
Oh yeah,
Holy
I went
shit.
the fuck all out. Yeah,
Nissan Stadium.
He's a Titans
I love that place.
Oh yeah, fucking first Titans game.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we went to the club section, like the 50-yard line, and fucking it was so fun. But that whole town, that whole vibe, and all their stuff is super cool.
So, anyways, 2022 is the EP, the band EP. That's when I had like 4 guys that were like in a band, so it was like a core group, right? Nowadays, I just kind of contract out. Like I have some regulars, like I got actually one of those guys is still with me, but then a lot of them I just kind of contract out per gig.
What does that cost? Like per gig, what does that cost? Like for just like say a full band.
Yeah,
you're gonna fashion
for me every time. Like if I want a band for a gig, I pay like it's gonna automatically cost me $600. So that's what I pay.
Just $600 flat.
Yep. So I do a flat rate, and then
then you're supplementing from ticket or bar sales or some sort.
You hope so. Agreement. Usually I break even, or sometimes. Usually I break even.
You're building a team
when I play a band show. That's why I play so many solo shows, right? But that's what pays my bills. But the band shows are more like for rah-rah. Like this is what we bring people together. It doesn't really matter if we're making a ton of money. We're like, we're making noise for a good cause, right? And then, so 2022 with the band, that turned out pretty good. Then, let's see, 2024 with just a smaller team. So it was an acoustic EP. So I played guitar on it. Friend played guitar on it. I played piano on it, and then the producer added some percussion, and then obviously my vocals.
Sam on the keys?
I kind of suck at keys, but in the studio it works out because they can fix shit.
Right? Yeah, they make you sound great, right?
Exactly.
That's why you go to the studio.
Exactly. That's why it costs so much money.
Yeah.
But so that was 2024. It's an acoustic EP, so pianos, guitars, like shakers, that kind of thing, and vocals, easy listening. And then most recently, South of Greenbay, my latest single.
Yes. South of Greenbay. When did South of Greenbay drop?
South of Greenbay dropped Friday the 22nd.
Okay. And you'll probably, within a few weeks. But I will go have it downloaded. I'll download it for sure after this. I already have a track downloaded.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Another one. But you can find this track where?
So you can find this track wherever you listen to music, right?
Okay.
So Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, etc. It's called South of Greenbay. My name is Sam Henry, and then also the Instagram like links off to it as well. So the Instagram is Sam Henry _music, Facebook Sam Henry music, and then TikTok's Sam Henry _music. So yeah, that's where you can find it.
Basically, just give it a good Google search too. You'd probably find it as well.
That's also true.
Awesome.
Fingers
You already found
crossed.
it. So before
Let's
we
go.
continue with the discography,
Mm-hmm.
do
Well,
yourself
that's
a
it.
favor.
Unfortunately, there's
Do yourself a favor and hit that download though.
Hit the fucking
Download it.
download.
That's the newest song. My favorite song is "No to You."
no to you. Let's go.
Yeah, that's my favorite song. But I legit know that, and this is not some trying to
You know
fluff
No
the
to
kid
You.
up.
Yeah.
I just did it. So discography. You said where were we?
Yeah, fucking, that was really hilarious. I actually couldn't believe he did that.
We'll get some structure here.
I was shocked. You said you didn't have any notes or anything for me to
back.
go over.
Welcome back to KNEWS Eyewitness News. News that you already knew, but we're going to tell you it anyway. So, not once, but twice, Drake sues UMG.
OMG.
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 For being mean, for saying things that he swears wasn't fucking true. They didn't do that.
It's a lawsuit. One of the last lawsuits claims that they amplified the projection of the track "Not Like Us."
So it's not a lawsuit; it's a petition.
Amplified
to
the
get
production of the
information.
track.
He said he was worried
How?
about the application.
And what is illegal? What's wrong with that?
Because he
It
was
was
worried.
defaming. It was defamation to his character.
He said
And
mean things
he's-
and people believed him. Why do you think we believed him, Drake?
Maybe because.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Did he did it?
Yep.
Did he didn't do it? Did he did it? Did
I
he?
think that
did it?
Oakland
Did
show
he?
gonna be your last stop.
Did he or didn't he?
So, yeah, he said that UMG purposely pumped the track, and that was a defamation case
Yeah.
against their own
UMG
artist.
Yeah, UMG paid me to bump that shit on our sidelines. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. UMG did it. Fucking Canadian.
Dude, I would like to think that the reason why Not Like Us went big is because every suburban
Because it was
mom,
fucking good.
every
They Not
suburban
Like
mom
Us.
would needed to do a baking
Not Like
fucking
Us.
video
What a
on TikTok.
fucking move. I mean, it's such a good fucking catchy hook.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to and
You know what's crazy about it is that it does not even have an overwhelming beat. You know, you listen to some songs like it just like, and it like takes over your car speakers.
formed against me shall prosper. He had that beat.
But this beat's just like so in the pocket. It's just like, boom, they not like, they not. It's like so. It's
That's
all.
why
It's
you
all
can just
lyrical.
sing
It's
the
all
lyrics
lyrical.
without any beat. And
Yes.
everyone knows exactly what you're talking
It's
about.
that song is so lyrically dense that it doesn't even need a beat.
Dude,
but that beat
K-Dot-
is just sweet.
K-Dot has been
Sweet.
fucking up this shit for years.
Probably fuck them. And it wop. Probably a
I'ma do my stuff.
I'm do my stuff.
There's a TikTok of this kid who raps, probably in Milwaukee.
Probably
If
a
I-
minor.
If I had to put him where he's
Minor.
at, he's in there, and he goes, he's trying to rap with it, and he's like, and I'm gonna fuck him up. What? And he says, probably a minor. And that's all we ever say. So we're basically
K-Dot.
business husbands.
I love K-Dot. I
All
love
of
that
us.
he did that shit so fucking
I haven't seen
nasty.
you. I've seen him more than I've seen you, to be honest with you. I haven't seen you for a
I
really
hear your
long
voice
time.
calling out on my motherfucking catches.
Yeah,
but it's been
On
months
my
since I've seen
motherfucking
you.
touchdowns.
So-
I will have to say, I do fucking. You guys are getting so good at our YMCA football. It is crazy.
Yeah.
You guys have sideline cams. You guys have actually intricate conversations. Like, you sound like you know your shit when you're talking about it because you do know the players. I'm
Yeah,
not saying
I was
you
like, I
don't.
know the players, I know the
100%.
teams.
So you know the guys
Yeah.
by just like it's
And
very quick.
yeah.
It's very quick when you're doing your commentary, your play by play.
Suck, you know. I'm like, nah, that ain't shit. I'm like, they
So
got lucky.
he is the commentator / fucking the voice. Actually, no, yeah, you are the voice of the ICFL, which is Idaho's Contact fucking Football League. It's
Nice.
a bunch of old dudes that just want to bang it out.
Not
Want
in a
to
gay
swap
way.
bang it out together.
Not in a gay way.
Oh
In
no,
the-
very gay. Oh, have you been on our sidelines? Oh, it's homo.
You should see their chats, dude.
Dog,
It's
I
crazy.
try to tell people, they're like, oh, fucking, this is gay, that's gay. I'm like, dog, you ain't never been to a sports locker room. We have
Yeah.
dicks
I'm
out
gonna tell you
talking
right
about
now.
fucking, let me see it, bro.
Yeah.
Let me
I'm
grab it, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. End of the game. If they keep saying it's gay, I'd be like, it's the end of the game. I haven't even come. It's not gay.
If you don't come during the game, you're fucking
Well, no,
not
if you
even
don't
trying.
come, it's not gay.
I mean, if you're playing with me, you know me. I'm borderline naked. You see me out there with my gear, but I'm fucking naked, bro.
So
Sexy dude.
back to news.
Yeah, Sarah was even fucking. She's like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck, check that shit out." Shit,
Penna might look good naked, but
maybe we never
only
know.
with the
I was
cowboy
getting
hat
double
on.
covered, still
with
getting the
with the
catches,
cowboy hat
running
on.
around
Yeah,
like motherfucker. I'm like,
so-
how's this little motherfucker still catching everything?
Dude, yeah,
Especially
it's
because you'll have two motherfuckers that are like 6'2", 6'3". I'm like, how the fuck does Ho do it?
He had one last year where like I caught it and they go, "Oh," he's like, "No, wait, did he just fucking catch that? Holy fuck! How the fuck?" Did
He's
he
also
catch
playing
that?
with like 19 and like.
Oh, that's even the
most
better
of them are
part.
like
Not a single
it's
one of
either
these
like
kids. think I'm
30-year-olds
30.
or 19 to 20.
Not a single one of these kids think or will believe that I'm 30.
I do.
Right.
You look
Yeah.
old as fuck.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, dude.
so-
These kids don't fucking believe. Yeah.
So
yeah.
this episode has no notes, okay? But you said I'm surprised you don't have notes. So the news part is where the podcast becomes
He has
TikTok.
notes. Don't you dare let him think
But-
that he doesn't. This dude has like.
He did hit me up and asked if I had notes,
Golly.
but there's just.
I did.
My favorite
Not
thing
like
is
that
like
though. He's got like.
I say news stories, and the
bulletin.
news, the headlines is if your reaction to hearing the headline the first time.
So like, we've.
Yeah.
Sharks on cocaine
That's
is like one of our shockers. It's a real
No,
news
that's
headline.
a real thing. In Florida, it is a problem.
What's on cocaine?
Sharks.
Sharks?
Yeah, because there's so much blow in the waters at Florida.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and they fucking get them.
So much blow,
No
dude, that
way.
we've covered.
Yes.
The mayor caught 71
Yep.
kilos off the keys.
71.
On a turtle.
The last.
He got 71. What kind of fucking weird ass number is that shit?
71.
I got 71 fucking goddamn bells of Colombian Bam Bam and woo! It's crazy, guys.
It was 80.
You wouldn't believe it.
Nine have
There
been
definitely
lost,
wasn't
yeah.
80. It was 71 for sure.
Hurricane Irene blew, like, no pun intended, $1.2 million of
Yeah.
cocaine on the shores.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
the cocaine problem
shit.
Yeah.
in
A lot of coke. A lot of blow.
going up from Colombia to Florida is so crazy that sharks are on cocaine.
Does coke
No
get
way.
And marine biologists study their
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a real
insane.
story.
Holy
So,
shit. I think these marine biologists are like
on cocaine
hitting
too.
up these sharks. They're being like, you guys seem, you guys are in the zone. I want
They're out there
some
hanging out
of
with
what you
fucking
do.
Crush the Turtle, yeah.
They're like, so. Yeah, the scientist walks up. He's like,
It's
scientist
like,
walks up.
yo, Mr. Great White, Mr. White.
Oh shit! Oh shit, Mr. Gray
goes-
White.
He's like, oh, damn it. I didn't want to.
Gray White's like, back again. Okay. Mhm,
Like-
I ain't gonna front you this time.
So the real story is the real story is the sharks come up and they bite the kilos, and the other side of the story is the marine biologists dive off the boat and bite the kilos, and there becomes a friendship between beast and man, just like a rodeo.
Man, we all bond over
Just-
drugs,
and
yo.
just like a rodeo. And you tell
Yeah.
me that Florida's not country.
He's like, we're gonna bait the water. Okay, so we're gonna bait the water real good right here. We're just gonna sprinkle
They're like,
some.
what way's the wind blowing?
They go like this. They go one for the shark, one for me, one for the shark,
animals
one for
on
me.
drugs
This
though.
is the new chum. When you go fishing, it's no longer going to be like
someone say
like
chum?
minnows. It's going to be like crack, just like dust the water.
Fucking captain's like, we gotta stop here. No, we keep going.
You're just
We
spraying
gotta touch a talkie
drywall
talk
dust
here?
in there because you're poor.
Fuck, he just keeps throttling up and down, just
You
throttling
put
up and
baby
down.
powder in it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, you
fuck, we're
put
gonna
baby
make it out of.
powder.
You
Powder,
diluted
just-
it.
Jeez,
Yes,
Captain
you
just
cut it with baby powder.
can't even
cut
make
it
it out of the
with baby
harbor,
powder.
bro. He's just throttling up,
You
throttling
got
down.
talcum powder and Orajel trying to get them going.
These sharks would be like, you short me? You short me? Come on, that bag was supposed to be 1 gram.
We're that's a low gram. Oh,
It's a very low gram.
Close to home though, grizzly bears in Montana, there's a
Montana,
stretch
grizzly
of
bears,
railway car that carries grain mash for alcohol, and it falls off the cart. And grizzly bears eat the shit out of this and get drunk, and then get obliterated by trains. And so, I think you were here when we did that story. So
yeah, I couldn't believe that one.
we tell random stories, and most of them don't stick.
tell the
but
right stories.
Some of them, it's just
We tell the
boiling
stories that
all
matter.
the way down to animals on drugs in
Yeah.
nature. Like the drug epidemic for humans is bad. It's so bad that there's a animal.
The animals are like, we want some of this.
Yeah, there's a fentanyl epidemic in the fucking goddamn
Animal
animal
kingdom.
kingdom, dog.
shit.
No one's talking about it.
Come on, we got to get these bears off fentanyl.
Yes, dog. Get them off fentanyl. Put
Give me
them
a
on-
boom. 2025, you better have crypto. And we go to none other than the Crypto Cowboy himself to give us an update. Crypto Cowboy?
Crypto Cowboy. I like that.
Crypto Cowboy, baby. Put your money in XRP.
I know a lot about crypto.
What?
I know a lot about blockchain, and I know a lot about Web3 probably.
So-
and you can guess
Right.
that I know what I'm talking about when I
100%.
say.
You look like a guy that knows
yeah,
what you're talking about.
look at me. I know what I'm talking about.
The crypto craze.
Crypto
the crypto
craze.
craze is going nuts right now.
The
right?
one thing I know is XRP to the moon. You see that moon on our day out, wherever it's at?
If you did not throw $1,000 into XRP,
What are you doing?
you gotta do it.
XRP to the moon.
You gotta do it.
Okay.
Besides XRP and XLM, which are the big ones right now,
Yes.
what other crypto should I be looking at that I should maybe be following?
First and foremost, we know our Lord and Savior, Elon Musk.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got Doge, right? We got Doge. Doge is always a hot list. Doge made you rich. Doge made me rich. Whatever you look at it.
Hey, before
you might have put $5 into it, but we saw that 5,000%.
Did you,
jump. Some of us saw this.
Before
money,
we
right?
talk about Elon, did you want to
do
ahead
a
and
quick
say?
prayer? Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and cut the cameras off.
152 Starlinks that you have into the atmosphere currently. I also want to thank you for the Tesla that you put in to atmosphere currently. And that might be about it.
And these lords we say, amen.
Amen. Thank you.
For that, can you give us a Tesla? I want one.
Coins to watch currently.
Oh yeah. Give us some coins to watch, please.
If you're market watch.
Market watch.
If you want a meme coin,
Meme
but you
coins to
don't
watch.
know what a meme coin is, the first one to go to is Doge, clearly, because your boy made Lambo off Doge.
D-O-G-E.
But you have Pepe and Shiba as well.
Pepe's
So go ahead
going
and
off.
check that
Shiba's
out.
going off too.
Check that out.
Yeah, Shiba's doing really well right now.
So the meme culture is kind of crazy. This
Memes.
chill guy thing has a lot of money behind it for a meme coin and an NFT that's going on because you've seen these like
It's
I'm
just-
just a chill guy memes, but it's been going for like 4 or 5 days. So it started at like 20 cents. It's at like 60 cents, but people buy these, but it will die when the meme dies. So
100%.
what happens is these groups get these
Little runs.
memes going.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it becomes a marketing tactic for the businesses like a week later. And you never know where these memes come from.
It's insane.
And it's like
man.
that Pepe meme where it's like this weird frog.
Yeah.
That's the coin I just called out. That's a high value meme coin right now because it's still going.
Yeah.
But there's so much happening with crypto, like Bitcoin almost hit 100,000. Bitcoin being almost 100,000. All these old heads are now looking at this as a blue chip stock.
As
And
long
so
as
it's
we
like
don't-
gold. It's like digital gold for them and as an investment.
Wow.
Which is creating this pro
As
crypto
long as we
movement.
don't get in a war here in the next couple months.
Also, Gladiator 2 was so fucking sick.
Oh shit! Yeah, you cock bag. You went to
Gladiator 2
fucking
is sick.
try to ruin fucking Denzel's accent.
Did we? Okay, so I didn't.
Oh, no, we watched it. Remember, we watched the trailer on this bitch.
Yeah, we did a news.
So
we did a-
sexy.
we did a thing.
So sexy.
Can I run through some facts? Did you know France executed the last person by guillotine as recently as the same year as Star Wars: A New Hope came out?
1987.
Yeah. Off with his head.
They was talking shit.
Yeah.
They was going
Guillotine.
through a revolution.
Nutmeg is a hallucinogen. It contains mistricin, is a natural compound, and it has mind-altering effects if ingested at large doses. So I'm not
It's
saying
Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, and I'm not saying drink the whole nutmeg, but
Just put it all in the pumpkin pie and like serve it to your family.
try to do it if you're not scared, but don't do it because we said to. Is that a PSA? PSA, kids, you can get high as a motherfucker on nutmeg, and I didn't tell you so.
Didn't tell you.
The new Robo doesn't.
If you didn't know, now you know. Do or don't. But if you don't know if it works. Did you know that Cleopatra lived closer to the creation of Pizza Hut than she did the building of the pyramids?
Yeah, bro. Pyramids are fucking 10, 20,000 years old. No one really knows.
No one knows that dinosaurs exist either, but Cleopatra, we know, probably would have liked Pizza Hut because she was closer to
Yeah, you know
Pizza
the
Hut
pharaohs
than
didn't even know that shit, right? They had the pyramids and stuff like that, but they didn't build them. They didn't fucking know who did. It's heavy. It's heavy to fucking think about. They didn't know. And not only that, but then the Alexandria library was lost in the flooding. So we
fire.
don't. Huh?
Yeah, we've been in.
Fire.
Was it flyer?
Yeah,
My
the
bad.
fire
Yeah, they
right
burned
out.
it. My bad.
The people have just altered what we've learned.
Well, we lost what we learned.
Everything's
it.
lost
And then
because it
winners
was
fucking,
attacked.
write history.
One thing that I do think about that is crazy, or one thing I think is crazy about pyramids is that you find them all over the world
yeah.
when they're so old.
Triangle.
They're so old, but like different people who had never had no technology, never reached the same civilization.
I just
have the same buildings.
I just appreciate how
That's
like
a little weird one.
the Egyptians had pyramids, right? And no one knows who the fuck made those.
This might
But
be
not a single person questions who made the fucking pyramids in Mexico. Like everyone knows, oh, Mexicans did it.
well, yeah, because Mexicans also cropped our whole farms last year.
Saying.
Would the word slave have as much pull if you had a Canadian slave?
They have more slaves nowadays than they used to.
If I had a white Canadian slave, would the term slave feel as
Well, they started using the
Rough.
term indentured servant.
Yeah, Canuck.
Indentured servant.
for Canadians?
Well, for anybody, instead of being a slave or
Canadians,
something,
yeah.
somebody
No, but
could
I'm
pay your
asking,
way
like,
over.
look, you have, oh God, we have African slaves. We don't touch that
What's he gonna
subject.
do? Fucking
We don't
tap a
touch
maple
that
syrup
subject.
tree?
We don't touch the African slave subject because I wasn't, and I don't know. So I'm sorry about that because my white fragility wants me to tell you that. But then if it was Canadian slaves, would we be paying reparations to the white Canadians?
No, they're not real.
I don't think they are.
They're not real.
And then this might offend you, okay? So
No, he's Wisconsin. He's not close.
give me a
What's that?
boom.
I
Take
noticed
that
you're a hat guy.
I'm a big hat guy. Let's take the big hat
I
guy.
love it.
Huge
Speaking my
hat guy.
language. This is all yours, bro.
We're gonna fucking put this on right now.
Let's go.
That's the one.
It's Thanksgiving.
By the way,
tomorrow.
It is
gonna-
Thanksgiving.
Do that too. Now we're
Hell
20.
yeah.
I almost
So-
got one of these. I almost got it.
If you want to know where to find these, you can
Yes.
find them on musicbysamhenry.com. There's like a tab that says shop merch.
Okay.
They're right there. I'll ship it to you with a thank you note and some stickers and a business card.
We'll put a link below.
We'll put a link below.
If you see Sam Henry out in public, give him a big kiss. Tell him I sent you.
Yep.
He gave you consent.
Right here.
I told you.
Nowhere else, please.
He gave you consent.
Yeah, definitely not lower.
Nowhere lower. I'm like, here is too low. Too low.
I've
Right
just
here.
been sitting here this whole time wondering what the hell my country's singing name is, but I think I just ride from my motherfucking Henry. I think that's what it is, you know? And I'm going to die from my motherfucking Henry.
Yeah.
I ride, go outside with my motherfucking Henry.
I'm gonna fly with my motherfucking Henry.
100 and Henry%. Let's send it all the way out. Episode 16. Thank you so much.
Send it
They out. Let's go.
Boom. Yeah. I was like, we went over the links, right? You got run, stop it. Ear rat. Instagram, TikTok, all
the
that.
drops.
Where
Right
do
now?
we find you? We've already
I can
done
do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Instagram, SamHenry_music. I post like monthly gig schedules, live show schedules. You can see the band, all that kind of stuff. New song releases. Facebook, Sam Henry Music. TikTok, SamHenry_music. Website, musicbysamhenry.com. I will see you there.
And then over here. And then if you want the really saucy shit, onlyfans.com and onlysamhenry.com.
/Sam Henry.
Yeah.
See you there.
Let's go.
That's hilarious.